The following is a presentation of 1JD Films.
Yeah, because I don't want these to die.
Yeah, no kidding.
The details. In the NFL, there's a lot of them. On any given Sunday, everything matters. Professional football is a game of details. Each snap, every inch, every play needing to be executed to perfection. The ultimate team sport. For the 2022 Jets, a long offseason has led to this. Week 1. Everything is in place. But this game brings no guarantees.
Jets! 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 Woo!
It's time to make each detail count.
All right, let's bring up to the stage the head coach of the New York Jets, Robert Saleh, and the general manager, Joe Douglas. You talk about trying to change the culture. What does that look like from the inside?
You know, it's kind of a cliche word in a way, culture, because it still comes down to the foundation of it all, and it's the people that you bring in to match the culture that you're looking for. And one thing I can tell you about the men that are sitting in those chairs out there, they absolutely love this game. And when you love something enough, you're going to do everything you can to protect it, and that's what I think these guys represent. And they make the culture, and it's just identifying those individuals. And I feel like that's where Joe and his staff have done a great job identifying the men that stand for the right stuff.
Having said that, you had some tough decisions to make, right? I mean, it was, I think, exemplified by the fact that 7 of the guys that you let go immediately got snapped up by other teams.
I mean, it's an awful process getting this team from 90 to 53 in terms of the conversations that are had. And I mean, I felt like this year, and Coach maybe can allude to it, like, felt like we had 65, 70 guys that were 53-man worthy. And so, again, it's a real testament to everything that Coach and Brick and Mike and Brant and all of our coaches talk about. When you do things the right way, you compete, you take care of yourself, and 31 other teams are going to take notice, and they did.
Talking about this team, you know, Coach, you said this the other day, and I thought it was in like 3 words captured what I think both of you are after, that this team is built, not bought.
We have a really cool mixture of young guys with a good group of veterans that all stand for the same thing. They all have this love of football, and it's built the right way, and it's going to be fun to watch these guys play this year.
Yeah, if there was an attribute that you would want this team to be thought of when this season is over, you know, like that one quality that you'd like to maybe have people have jump right to mind, even for yourself, what would it be?
For me, looking back at this team and what we're going to remember it for, It's gonna be the group of guys that start a long run of success in this organization, and like we've always said, we're gonna win championships here, and it's gonna be because of these guys and what they've started.
Well, can't wait to watch you guys play. Thanks for coming out today and being a part of this. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks,
Coach Sala, Joe Douglas. Again, the Jets and the Ravens on September 11th will kick off the season. Our luncheon's just about over. A big round of applause for the New York Jets as they head to the exits. They're heading back to Florham Park to get back to work.
As players and fans await the kickoff of 2022, the burning question looms on who will be the starting quarterback for the season opener.
Must be week one.
Question for Coach. Can you just talk a little bit about the decision to start Joe?
Yeah, obviously with everything with the quarterback stat, we just made the decision that he's not quite ready, and we're rolling with Joe.
How does he feel about knowing that he's not going to play until?
He's a competitor. I mean, if you ask him, he will genuinely tell you that he can probably play this week.
The confidence level in Joe entering Sunday's game.
Heck yeah, man. Cool Joe. No, he's been preparing. He's freaking awesome, and I'm really excited for him and his opportunity. Even at 37, I know that it's in the back of his head. He's getting the chance to play Baltimore and all these different things, and even at 37, he's got to keep the main thing, and just do his best and trust his best is good enough. And I think we're all excited for Joe and his opportunity, and excited for Sunday.
The stage is set for Joe Flacco against the Ravens, where he spent his first 11 seasons. And during his time, Joe Cool built a winning resume that stack up with the elite.
Flacco stepping up and throwing deep down the far sideline. Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacoby Jones. Touchdown, Ravens. Joe Flacco. And they love him in Baltimore. And the Ravens have won it 34-31.
Joe Flacco is the game's most valuable player.
All right, Joe, is it set in for you that you'll be under center this Sunday, going up against the team that drafted you as you enter year 15 in the league?
As much as it can, I think at this point it's set in. I think there's always going to be a little bit of, not fully setting in till that game time comes on Sunday.
It's honestly, that's what's great about football. It's a team sport. It's about the team. You just got to play your role. So I'm going to make sure that I try to do that as much as possible. But, like I said, I've been through it enough times to see how emotional it can be. So I think I'd be a little bit naive to think that there's going to be zero of that.
It would be a little bit naive of me to think that it's exactly the same. I even think, just emotionally come Sunday, if I was sitting here preparing myself for just a normal week, I don't know if that'd be very wise. So I know there's going to be probably a little bit something extra with this one.
Well, Joe Flacco has both accuracy and he can throw the deep ball.
He'll throw this about 150 yards. He just flicked it with a flick of his wrist.
It's almost a field goal.
Wow.
We've been doing this a long time. That may be the most impressive one I've seen, Mark.
Incredible.
With the 18th pick in the 2008 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Joe Flacco, quarterback, Delaware.
Yeah, they drafted me, and I played 11 years there and had a lot of fun and got to carry out a lot of what I wanted to do on a football field, and made a lot of great relationships and, learned a lot about the game and all that stuff. So it means everything.
To earn victory on Sunday, the Jets have a tall task. They must contain one of the most electric players in the game, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar trying to escape doing Lamar kind of things.
Look at him turn back and forth. Oh! He broke his ankles. He is Houdini.
The fake, video game.
Jackson throwing over the middle. Touchdown.
None like him in the world.
Game planning against Lamar Jackson requires a different level of focus, and newcomer Jordan Whitehead is up for the task.
Usually how I look at film, first I see the formation, and then when it's empty formation, then I go through some of the calls that we would have on first and second down. And I put like 3 or 4 calls to each play. So right here, I would go through one of our calls. So there's only a couple options they could do out of this. And it's like a match protect look, temperance look, so it's probably something deep. Yeah, there we go, talking about Lamar throwing a deep ball. You see they threw that ball about 55, 60 yards. So you definitely got to, like, this is where you just communication with the D-backs, just telling them first down, alert on that match protect look, alert the shots, just so everybody's aware. The Ravens, they're so physical, so everybody's so honed in on stopping and run, and then they hit you with the same play action type look that they run the ball with. And then your safeties bite up or you're playing too aggressive, and then that's when they make a big play. And that's where he's dangerous at the most. When you get him going. Yeah, he's fast and he's quick. When he makes that first cut, that's when he you know, you miss his speed, he gets upfield. And he's not scared to, you know, take some hits and spin around and make plays. The thing about him, every game he gets at least 3, 4 big plays that change the game. So if you eliminate those, that gives you a chance to win. Big, it starts with the defense, and I tell, just from experience, I tell the guys, you know, we're in this together, so we definitely got to do the extra meetings and extra just talking, communicating on the field, because at the end of the day, it's going to be broken down on us. So I just think that for us in the back end, we set the tone early, our corners get up there, press those guys up, and then the safeties just fly around tackling. You know, we should have a great day.
If Jordan Whitehead has proven anything during his NFL career, it's that he knows how to set the tone.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Eat up, eat up, eat up. Let's go. I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Let's go, let's go.
Jordan Whitehead, really good player. Arguably the toughest guy on this football team.
Here is a handoff to Sanders and tripped up. Whitehead again.
Newton on the keep, trying to get to the edge. He cannot. It's Jordan Whitehead again.
Jordan Whitehead all over him. Come on, man.
Jordan Whitehead made the play.
That pass is intercepted. Jordan Whitehead.
Boy, he played a whale of a game today, Jordan Whitehead.
Jordan Whitehead comes up with the pick, capping what has been an outstanding first quarter for him.
For Jordan, manning the Jets secondary runs in the family.
You know, Darrell being your older cousin, what was it like for you kind of growing up watching him thrive for this team and this franchise?
Yeah, I remember just like when he first got drafted and being here, you know, everybody back home was just, you know, it was Revis, like he was out there at corner, 24, everybody was watching him, and then he was just strapping people up and everybody wanted to be like him. I know he got to shoot, the Revis Zooms came out, everybody was wearing the Zooms. It was just like he was a celebrity back home, he was claiming Revis Island. So it was a good time, you know, it gave us a little motivation, well, a lot of motivation, definitely. When we were little.
It's unbelievable to just give back to these kids, man, and because I was one of these kids looking up to Ty Law, Tony Dorsett and those guys.
I remember I had his Pitt practice jersey, the big Pitt practice jersey that he gave me. I just put it on, and they called his name. Everybody sitting in the middle, and everybody got excited. I got excited for don't even know what's going on, and I kind of just like over the years, just thinking back at that moment, I was just like how lucky and blessed I am to be in a moment like that. And then just now, for me to be in this position, it's just, you know, you can't take moments like that back, and it's like a dream. It's just, I think about it all the time.
The New York Jets select Darrelle Revis, cornerback, Pittsburgh.
When I think about just how he was remembered here and how much love he still has, it makes me just, you know, every day just want to grind just to be like that. Just, you know, it's just to take this team to a championship. We got the pieces, and you know, him being here and having the legacy that he left and everything, definitely gives me a lot of motivation. That's all. It really motivates me. You know, I get to think about it all. Like, he was here, this is where he started, this is where he established himself. Some guy in my family, and now I could just follow his footsteps. Every position group, if you go down the list, you know, they got those, like I said, they got those dogs on that position group, and those guys, those leaders in the room to take us to the next level. So many athletic guys on this team, and they're young, but that's what makes those guys great. You know, we can just keep on going, full quarter strong, not get tired, you know, just, you know, take the will out the other team. That's going to be our goal.
What would it be like to win here in this city for this fan base?
And there'll probably be nothing like it. You know, winning a Super Bowl in New York will definitely be the best experience.
beat this evil. All these demons in my sleep, they follow me to where I travel, coming to bury me so deep. I am bound to seek redemption. Lord, have mercy on my sins. Yeah.
Welcome to MetLife Stadium, and welcome to a brand new season of New York Jets football. It is finally opening day. The New York Jets, under rainy skies, will take on the Baltimore Ravens here at home at MetLife Stadium in front of a very enthusiastic bunch of Jets fans that are excited to see the product that Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh have put together. Hi again, everyone. I am Bob Shoes. I'm here with Marty Lyons, beginning another year of Jets football. And Marty, a year that once again begins with hope for Jets fans, because I think they think there is an infusion of talent on this team that should make a difference and write a different script than the one we've seen for the better part of the last 10 years.
New York City Police Department, the Fire Department of New York, family members representing Tuesday's children and season ticket holders. Presenting today's colors, the NYPD Color Guard. 21 years ago today, on September 11th, 2001, our world was changed forever. Together, we reflect on this tragedy and honor our nation through unity and service. We ask that you pause for a moment of silence.
Justin Tucker will kick it away with Braxton Berrios and Ty Johnson back deep to receive it for the Jets, with the fans waving white towels. Nothing quite like week one in the NFL. And here we go from MetLife Stadium.
Lining up against one of the AFC's heavyweights, the new-look Jets were looking to start fast on both sides of the ball.
Here's Drake. Hit hard and thrown down, and that was Quincy Williams making the play. Pitch to Drake, following Ricard, and Drake doesn't get there. Quan Alexander, a spark plug. this summer for the Jets defensively.
And the first handoff running left, turning the corner is Michael Carter. He's got a first down and more. Got across the 30, 35, 40 before he is finally brought down. First and 10, Jets at their own 17. Play action. Flacco drops the throw. Fires one over the middle. And he's got a line for more. The first chunk play for the Jets this season out to the 40-yard line. So first down and 19 for the Jets at their own 32-yard line. Breece Hall empties the backfield in motion from right to left. Flacco in the shotgun back to throw. Fires one off the seam. And it is intercepted.
First game as a Raven, and Marcus Williams with an immediate impact for Baltimore.
After a turnover gives the Ravens a short field, the defense would look to slam the door.
So the Ravens take over in the red zone, first and 10 from the 13. Here's Drake. Going nowhere.
3.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Again, the crowd making a lot of noise. Third down and 3 at the Jets' 6-yard line. Drake to the right of Jackson in the shotgun. 2 receivers tight right, wide left Duvernay. Takes the shotgun, snap, drops back. Looks left, fires one over the middle. Knocked down at the line, incomplete. The Jets get a red zone stop.
Out of the hold of the rookie Jordan Stout. And the kick is good.
Hoping to capitalize on the momentum, the offense would look to get into a rhythm, but mistakes would prove to be costly.
Flacco, and he's got his man for a first down. Carter, extra effort to get the first down. Great job by Michael Carter, and he's fired up after that play.
In motion from left to right, now shifting in motion to the left. Carter back to throw. Flacco throws right, back shoulder, bobbles, more, incomplete, knocked away. The Hennessy snap clean, the placement down, the kick is on the way. It's got plenty of distance, hooking to the left, and it's no good. So Zuerlein misses his first attempt of the year from 45.
Jackson on the slant, has the first down, but the ball comes out.
Jordan Whitehead comes in there and he puts his hat on the ball.
Jackson looking deep for Andrews, and it's broken up. Sauce.
Back to throw again. Pocket collapses, and the Jets get the sack. Jermaine Johnson was there to help bring him down for a loss.
While the defense battled stride for stride in the first half, it only takes one play for Lamar Jackson to deliver a big blow.
No rush 4, back to throw Lamar Jackson. Lobs one down the right side, end zone for Duvernay. He's got it, that's a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay blanket it and still managed to make the catch over Bryce Hall. 3:45 to go in the half. We'll see if the Jets can put some points on the board before the half, because the Ravens start the third quarter with the ball.
Carter, nice running. Michael Carter breaks free across midfield. Flacco to Berrios inside the 40, races ahead for a first down.
Here comes a blitz. Flacco looks right, throws right, first down. He's got Conklin. The ball pops out. It's loose, and it's covered up by Garrett Wilson, and now the Jets go backwards. Snaps clean, the placement down. The kick is on the way. It's got the distance, and this one is good. So the Jets finally get on the board with 24 seconds to go in the first half.
At the break, Baltimore leads by 7 in the rain here in New Jersey.
They ain't gonna get it to us. We gotta go take it.
Well, right now, Bob, with the Jets trailing by 14, it's a double-edged sword. You're going to have to take some chances.
Back to throw. Flacco looks right, looks left. Pocket starts to collapse again, high over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Corey Davis. Flacco flat on his back once again. And Marty, it just feels like a game where the Jets' only chance is going to be if they have a takeaway, a scoop and score, a pick six. He takes the straight-ahead handoff, breaks a tackle, runs left to the 40, and dives out. Lost the football. It's on the deck. There's a scramble for it. For the Jets to have any chance, you have to think a bounce is going to go their way. Will this be it? But the Ravens get it back at the bottom of the pile, and they've got a first down. So now the Ravens with a fresh set of downs at their own 45-yard line. 2:20 to go in the third quarter.
Lamar winding up, going deep for Bateman. He's got him! Touchdown! Third touchdown today for Lamar Jackson, and that was a strike from deep. 55 yards.
Yeah, talk about complimentary football. The Jets, for the most part, have hung everything on their defense today. And Lamar Jackson, at some point, is going to make a play.
The details. In the NFL, there's a lot of them. Each snap, every inch, each play needing to be executed to perfection. The ultimate team sport. On any given Sunday, every detail matters. Win or lose, lessons are learned every single week.
And it's impossible to win against a veteran team when you move the ball the way you do and you come up empty-handed time and time again like we did today.
Fixing mistakes.
You know, it's obviously a punch in the face to come out and lose a football game, but obviously when you're starting at 500 and you're kind of going into the next week behind the 8 ball a little bit, I guess it's a little frustrating.
Gaining confidence.
We believe, what we have here is special. We believe in our draft picks that we got. We believe in the guys that came here willingly, and we have to make that work. And we're the only ones that can do that.
Learning to win.
Every time we take the field, we just have to, truly believe that we are capable, because we are.
All right, you guys have heard me talk about it before, that gray area creates negativity because you're allowing someone else to fill in the void, right? So everything that we're gonna try to do for you is to create black and white so we're crystal clear in everything that we need to get done. Remember, everything is linked together, all right? And they're all details. The weakest detail can break the entire chain. Being our greatest every single day. Not the greatest, but our greatest. All right, whatever our greatest looks like, that's good enough.
It's time to make each detail